Yo, I'm ready.
I honestly had no idea what this country was all about. I heard Stan, and I definitely got scared right away. But me being a skateboarder, I wanted the adventure, and I wanted to travel.
Yeah, we got Rob and Ethan, 2 Americans on a trip. We got Pasha from Russia and me from Belarus. Pasha and me were born in an all-Soviet Union.
There was some heavy collusion on this trip. We had 2 Russians and 2 Americans traveling around skating together, and we definitely colluded on a lot of skateboarding and good times. It was really awesome because you could tell the Russians had their own kind of sense of humor, and to watch that merge and see everyone get along as well as we did, it was a really awesome experience.
Oh guys, no, don't make fun with me. I've got to clean my hair. It's not clean.
When I found out we were coming to Uzbekistan, I was really hyped because I had already been to Kazakhstan and the skate spots were really good. So I was definitely excited to come back to something similar, and we were traveling along the Silk Road. And the previous president, Islam Kadymov, passed away, and the new president that is in charge now, he made it very accessible for tourists, and a lot of countries he made it visa-free to come here, which I think is amazing because the beauty that exists in this country, it would be a shame to keep this closed off to tourists.
Not everything's skatable, but you make it work. Ex-Soviet architecture in Tashkent was really nice though. We skated one plaza in particular with a massive statue of a woman holding her child with a man just brilliant as can be. Cool little bronze below that you could skate, marble manual pads, random marble bumps. Tashkent has probably been the hottest city we've been to. Wax just automatically seeps right into the ledge as if it's butter. Nothing, you can't go anywhere with it. It's just like butter. Wax just melts on the ledges. 1200? Uno. Yeah, one. One.
19.
Or two? I gave way too much. I'm not good at this. I gave her 12,000. It's 1200. I'm a bit confused about the currency. 1,000 equals about $1 US.
No, it's not. It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. 10,000 is $1 US. See, I'm way off. Thank you. Patrick?
So as of last year, the Tashkent metro system is fully open to the public, and you're allowed to take in cameras and take pictures and do video work. But before that, you weren't allowed to do any kind of documentation of the entire metro system, just because it doubled as a bomb shelter. And I'm sure because of that reason, they didn't want people filming and documenting what the place looks like for any future attacks.
Incredible. Oh, here comes the train. The Tashkent metro system was amazing. All the cars are really old ex-Soviet train cars. Look how rad the subway cars are. The inside of every station had glass, marble, awesome murals around, huge archways, big dome-like ceilings.
It's absolutely stunning. Apparently this place can withstand a nuke. So yeah, you might as well make it as beautiful as you possibly can. And it looks like that's what they did.
It looks like we're about to get locked in here. Like this whole door can fold in and secure you for a nuclear bomb attack. I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at all of this.
To summarize Pasha, if I had to use one word, it would be he's close to being a lunatic. He's a beautiful lunatic.
Pasha's a character, someone that mixes things up. He's the wild card.
Pasha is Pasha. It's a very unique human being. He's an artist, he's a poet, he's a singer, he's a painter, he's a skater. He's Pasha. He's doing everything. He loves to build furniture out of things he's finding on the street.
It's quite surprising because you ask him about skateboarding or you have a conversation with him about skateboarding, and he doesn't really know too much about the normal skateboarders. When you throw a name out like Wes Kramer or Paul Rodriguez and you think he's gonna know, he has no idea who you're talking about.
My favorite skate movie, what I saw, it's Zero, New Blood, Foundation, Art Bars, Girl, You're Right. Yes, maybe you can think I'm like a dinosaur. And when I know what some Ethan go to that skate trip, I think it's Ethan Fowler. But it's another Ethan Loy. He's so much better. I have last one trick for dessert.
He burns his hair, he punches himself, he does things. He wants us to kick him in the ass when he can't land a trick. And he puts a lot of work into skating, and he skates his own way. No one skates like him. He's got a great personality, something that all grew on us.
We are boarding a train right now, leaving eastern Uzbekistan and heading west, far west, about 20 hours west on a train.
Pasha is a hectic traveler. That's what I like to call a hectic traveler. Just one big bag, everything thrown in there.
What's inside the bag? He's got some high heels.
The first thing you grab, high heels. Pretty clutch.
Our train is going to the more desert part of Uzbekistan. It's getting more sandy for sure. Excited to see the desert as well.
It was definitely the break that our bodies needed, and you didn't really get too much time to exit the train during the stops, but every once in a while the train would have a 15 or so minute stop for you to get out and get some snacks, or if you're Pasha, you could jump out or skate around a little spot.
We have 20 minutes on the station, and I think Pasha is about to skate whatever we can find around here.
We're arriving in Nukus today at 9 a.m. and we believe we're the first skateboarders that are going to explore this city. So yeah, we're pretty well rested. I think everyone got pretty good sleep. We were on here for a good amount of hours. Train sleep is nice, man. It rocks you right to bed.
Just like a little baby cradle.
The cradle.
We arrived in Nukus on the west side of the country. Getting out of the train station was a bit different. It's not quite like Tashkent. It's a lot more desert oasis, really rural.
Karakalpakstan. Wow, first try. It's kind of a tongue twister to pronounce this. Karakalpakstan. You have to train it.
So we got off the train in Nukus and we quickly realized that we were in the Republic of Karakalpakstan, where they have their own traditions and they're a small minority group that speak their own language and have their own outfits and put a different spin on very similar types of food. And it was awesome to be somewhere so close yet does things a little different.
Dude, the black one over there was really sick, but it was a little too big. I felt like it was gonna fall off my head. No. I got a big ass head.
We knew we had just around 24 hours to skate the city, and one thing we noticed was a really good out rail.
Board rack!
Ethan seemed pretty excited to skate it. It was lacking one important feature of a skate spot, and that was the rollaway. Not knowing what else we were going to find in that city and feeling like we were on a tight time crunch, Ethan decided to skate it regardless, and he got the first clip in Nukus, and then from there the spots definitely got better.
And you're nollie flipping gas.
So after leaving Nukus, we arrived in a pretty large city, and one of the things that really stuck out to me in Urgench was in between spots we stumbled across this really big bank that led up to the bridge where Ethan was kind of messing around, dropping in from the top. And once he dropped in from the top a few times and got pretty comfortable, he wanted to ollie over the rail.
I think the rail's too tall to get over, or no? Maybe ollie, I don't know. I was definitely scared, yeah, and I know you guys were a bit scared for me, but I enjoyed going fast. The heart-pounding moments where you don't know if you're gonna make it down or not, or how the outcome's really gonna be. Ass cheek spread, dude. Oh. No hemorrhoid, no hemorrhoid, no hemorrhoid.
2 American boys in our trip. It's completely another level of skateboarding.
It's not a breeze, that's for damn sure. I gotta know I have the right ollie coming down, that I'm gonna stomp it correctly. Phelps, Bryce, P-Spliff, Ben, all of our fallen soldiers. Almost got me. God damn, that was exhilarating. My adrenaline's going. Let's keep charting.
5 years ago we had this trip tracing the route from Shanghai to the very western part of China to Kashgar. And yeah, it was the beginning of Central Asia where we are now. Yeah, back in the day, cities like Khiva, Samarkand, Bukhara were the epicenter of trading on the Silk Road, so it's really epic to be here. And you can see there and here like some historical traces left because the people are keeping the history with them, they don't forget it.
You're pretty far from anything else. You are surrounded by the desert. The only thing you see on the way in is just you're on a long, bumpy road, which I know it's called the Silk Road, and it's definitely not called that because of how smooth it is. It is a bumpy ride all the way out there, and when you are there, you know there's nothing for a long ways, and it definitely had the hot desert climate that we were battling through every day, and we got to do a little camel riding as well, so it's pretty cool to be around an animal that you don't get to see much in Florida. Dude, it feels like you're going off the bat. Oh yeah. Oh my God! Dude, you almost bucked me off. I didn't know it was gonna feel like I was in the middle of a rodeo. By the time you get across the desert, your tailbone is annihilated. It feels like they're trying to get you off of them. I don't think it liked me as much as it liked Pasha. Yeah, he likes it. Done. I have a fear of camels and handrails. I'll bail. I just bail. That's it. Can't do it.
No, he's nice. I mean, those look even harder to ride, the two humps.
No way, those lock you in. That's what I want. I want something here and here to where you're just in the zone.
If that's more comfortable or not.
For sure, you got a backrest and a cup holder.
The cup holder.
So one of the nights we broke away from the city and we made it out to the center of the desert and we ended up staying in a yurt.
This is home for the night. This is so sick.
And we were immediately welcomed by the people that ran the place, and we were fed an abundance of food, one of the dishes being plov, which is a traditional dish here, and it consists of rice and different types of meat, mostly lamb and sometimes a little horse meat.
Skating these old cities, they're timeless. Combining skate trips with the Silk Road is it's different. You find some really cutty spots. They could just reinvent the spot in a sense by putting a rail on top of a hubba. We just found a really cool rail in front of a mosque.
I think that wraps it up for the Uzbekistan trip.
Good job, man.
Thank you. I mean, just coming from the US, and you skate a lot of spots there too, but none of the spots have as much history as the spots here. Not so much with skateboarding, but with being involved with the Silk Road and just being here since what feels like the beginning of time.
Yes.